mum. Not them. Anyway.
So yeah, and another interesting thing obviously to note is maybe in terms of what we call line extension or product extension. So has it occurred to you in terms of feasibility of additional services that you might provide? We were thinking of maybe more of pre-dev services rather than post-dev services. So you need to say maybe you could expand write a couple of books in terms of counseling, or maybe even you could market a guide, the guidebook towards
correct.
Yeah, something like that.
That's what I'm working along. I'm working along of creating a book on funeral procedures. Because you know what, in Singapore, anybody can be a funeral director.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes funeral director also no power one. You go down there and ama, chiều cái con, anh khó khăn, nghèo, confirm sẽ one, chẳng khử sẽ.
Okay.
So I want to regulate this thing. Procedures, some procedures you don't even hear before one. What? Like weird things like the weird things I find very weird then we face funeral every day They face funeral I think 10拜唔使5個5拜唔使5個 So it's very difficult So I want to write a book. I want to regulate all these things. I want to let the family members know what they are mourning for.
Yeah.
Now I find that funeral people go there and talk cock. Seriously, really talk cock only. You know, just like for 5 seconds or 5 seconds. Yeah. How they go come on? How they know? Then some more like you say I understand what you're meaning. You're trying to say like what other factors we can look into to earn money. You know, before that thing we should look at how we can improve the whole thing. How we can improve the funeral industry.
In terms of improving the funeral industry in terms of what would you be
like
proposing?
Like people always want something different. Like for me now, we are doing tablecloth for the funeral. You know, table, all the table. We will do tablecloth. And then we are going to do funeral like more simple style. Young people want that. They want those 1 day package, express service, express 送你走那种. I think a lot of people want that. And then also looking at eco casket, paper casket. Singapore there's a manufacturer, but they're doing stuff good on this casket. People should do that. They want eco-friendly casket. 反正棺材是要烧的，你买这么好的棺材煮。That one I can foresee that one if the casket really come out, it will be very very expensive.
But will it be more expensive? Like will it the price will be greatly different? Because I believe that you just now said that the price is a big factor.
Even if it's not greatly different, even if it's the same, almost the same, customer will prefer the eco-friendly one because it's 环保嘛. The modern people they will think like that, but in the older generation they won't 刮擦就是茶嘛，是要木的嘛，哪个纸啊你可以？
But as in like, do you know like the price of the eco casket?
No, I don't go down and negotiate.
That's not really an issue for us. I mean, we are looking at the big picture really. So, clearly, following this also, we definitely would have to do further market research, but more on what the perception, what the public perception towards the funeral parlour and probably even what people will be looking for. But based on what you said just now, I believe that first and foremost, they will be actually considering price, and then maybe even part of the product and services in terms of actually containing the services. So that can be an area that we can look into in terms of how to actually improve or price, or maybe for what we can call value for money.
Correct.
So yeah, and then there are other ways for actually to, in terms of, I mean, that's not just improving the products, that's what you say really, like product extension, or like what you say that's all, in terms even diversifying your products into express funeral services and all. So, but well, if you talk about it from a theoretical standpoint, I understand you said earlier you actually you're trying to get more market share because of that's why you're doing like those services and all. But from a theoretical standpoint, actually, it has been said, or it's actually been proven that if you focus on a particular segment of the market and not just on the whole, you might actually be able to kind of compete yourself against the big players in the market, like Singapore Casket. So, really, like, if you talk about in terms of services, I know you might be on par, you might actually be targeting the entire market as well by the range of services that you employ, but it might be actually more effective if you decide to actually just concentrate on a certain segment. We have kind of outlined perhaps in terms of you could segment in terms of religion. So perhaps you could be, you know, we would definitely look forward to the day when you become the big player in just a Taoist funeral, you know. So you become, instead of doing everything, you concentrate on like,
this idea,我有讲过，我觉得这个可以 work， but one thing 是现在 you can see a trend of people who want to do Taoist.
exactly.
For me I can write a whole book, I can talk to you one whole month on Taoist ritual, because that's my specialty. But no one appreciates it. That's very sad.
So actually from what we've gathered, perhaps religion is quite the way, because I mean like you said already, you know, it's interchangeable. You know, there are Taoists that actually just look for religion. So excuse me. So we're looking more towards ways to segment really in terms of how you can actually make yourself very concentrated on just one segment. Like we'll look towards maybe say the children death market. If I mean obviously feasibility got to be an issue as well. So like maybe I'm not sure if you come across or how feasible it is just to, you know, like focus just on children funeral services, or we have thought about maybe say motor vehicle death services, you know, that kind of thing, something along that line.
The thing the feasible thing that I'm trying to do but no one how to do with me, it's a pet funeral.
Yeah.
It's a casket and a funeral service for pets. In Singapore there's only one casket. One is a pet farm then they do funeral service. Only one, they have very nice band, come and pick up the dead animal and then they'll bring them for cremation, they'll send you the ash. Then they have columbarium, keep the ash of the pet. Yeah. They have cremation center for pets. So what we can do is we can use their cremation center, because they're open for public, but then we sell casket. Casket is the only thing that they don't have.
Alright.
And then it's not required. It's not required by them. To their mentality because it's a private crematorium to their mentality is 需要关才更好，容易烧。那个 animal 放在那个板拿去烧，出来 the bone. They don't want to